Hello everybody. How are we doing today? Welcome. Today is a day. It's a day today. Did you know that? What day is it today? It is the day of the Watcher. That's what it is. Of course, the first thing that anybody does to mod Slay the Spire 2 is to just shove Watcher into it. What a day. Okay, so I've tried this exactly one time, and funnily enough, you might be surprised to hear this, I lost on Watcher on Ascension 0, and that's just how it goes sometimes, honestly. I don't remember why. I think I just entered Wrath and died. I mean, that's normally how people lose on Watcher, but, like, that's actually literally what happened. So. It's Wednesday, my dudes. It is Wednesday. That is correct. How are you doing, Unicorn? Welcome. Welcome. So, I wanted to try out this mod. I actually haven't finished my breakfast yet, so I kind of want to do that. But how are we doing? I'm also a little tired. I woke up, like, early, and then decided to not go back to sleep. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna, like, maybe edit something before I... That's gonna deal 6 damage to me. You know, maybe I'll edit something before I go live, and I'll have time to do all that, and... I did not do that. That's obviously where this is going. But the other part of it was that, yeah, I was gonna say something, and I just, like, immediately lost it. That is how awake I am. Yeah, I was gonna do, like, stretches and stuff, and then I just didn't get a chance to do that. Which was pretty unfortunate. I feel like I don't actually remember how to play this character, in the sense of, like, I don't know how to play them well. I also don't know if their numbers, like, work for Slay the Spire 2, which is kind of, like, the main thing that I'm thinking is... Like, I would be pleased, in a way, to know that, like, Watcher's numbers just don't work in this game. Simply because the numbers are different in this game by a little bit, but I genuinely don't know. Maybe Silver Crucible is bad on this character. Just don't want to pick any cards. I don't know. Maybe Study does something. Yeah, I spent... So this is gonna sound like a... I guess, privileged story, that's what I'm gonna say. But I spent a lot of time ordering delivery. Because I was like, no, I don't know if I want to do that. And then I was like, ooh, what about this one? I'm like, I don't know. It's more like... This can't just be me, right? Where, like, you're, like, ordering delivery, but you're like, I don't know if I actually wanted to do this, but, like, I don't know. I feel like the point is that... The point of ordering delivery for me is that I just don't want to make the thing. You know what I mean? Like, I have frozen breakfast sausages, like, downstairs. I could make them. I could spend the time making them, and I'm just like, no, but, like, I could do something else. Like, I could get my stretches done, and it's gonna be great, and I could have, like, and I could do this thumbnail for Watcher. I need to check if the Watcher mod is working before I go live. I need to, you know, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. It was not awesome. What actually ends up happening is that I sit there for a really long time being like, this costs a lot of money, and then not doing it. And then I, like, close the tab and I'm debating not doing it, but actually, like, I did want to, like, you know, well, now I don't have the time anymore, so... Like, you know what I mean? I kind of feel you, but I'd debate eating it all instead of doing something. True. That's another fair thing. You could also, like, debate getting out of bed. That's something that I do a lot. I'm like, oh, I could get out of bed now. Or I could, like, not. And then you'd think, like, oh, well, you're gonna stay there and be doom scrolling or something. It's like, no, I just, like, I don't even know if I want to, like, move, man. I'm good. Welcome, Logic. Hold on, this is illegal, is it? I don't think so. I think it's totally fine. We do be out here with Watcher. Yep, there's still no cards that I want to take. You know, I should really not take Silver Crucible on this character. I feel like that's like it's a big mistake taking Silver Crucible. It's like expecting I'm actually gonna take cards. I actually, like, wanted to open the like source code for this mod and then just change Rushdown to have like a once per turn conditional. Like, yeah, I think that would make this character fine. Everything else would be fine. You know what I mean? You catch my drift? Also, Rosan, welcome. Sorry if I didn't catch your message earlier. I'm incredibly awake right now. Like, I'm probably the most awake I've ever been. Like, it's crazy how awake I am right now. I feel like the game's kind of loud. Is the game loud for you guys? It's loud for me. Conjure Blade, Tranquility, Consecrate. I feel like we need something. I feel like I want something, but I don't think it's this Consecrate. What if I drew 3 cards instead of 2 cards? Ah. Silver Crucible moment. Yeah, so I spend a lot of time, as in, like, I don't want to say an hour, because it probably wasn't an hour, but it sort of feels like it took an hour. Oh, this was the other thing. So, okay, like... Fucking Uber Eats, dude. I was like, okay, hear me out. I would like to cash in on this, this buy one get one offer that I have here, that I've ordered from this place before too. Like, I would like to get this buy one get one, and it's like, actually, you can't order that. And I'm like, what do you mean I can't order that? It said specifically, what it said was, this is an age restricted item, and I'm like, I don't, like, there's like no, like, there's no alcohol or anything in this order. Like, I'm just... like... It's not like there's any... It's not like there's anything bad in this order. Like, just give me the thing. What do you mean? Welcome, Skits. I can't really stay for the stream, but how is Watch on Slay the Spire 2? Well, we just started, so I have no idea. The only run I've played of this character, I lost. I played one run off stream while I was like half awake, and then I lost. I think I just ended in wrath and then died. Little baby can't handle the food. Try shopping at Weenie Hut Jr. Like, dog. What do you mean? Like, it's not... First of all... I don't know. There's just, like, so many things wrong with, like, the situation. The delivery situation is crazy. Okay. Oh, we take 3, I guess. Oh, how is the Watcher and Slay the... Oh, I thought you said, like, how is it? Like, how is the mod? That's what I thought. Well, it's a mod. Someone made a mod to put Watcher and Slay the Spire 2, and I downloaded it, and I put it in the mods folder, and it's currently modded, and it's in the game. We did it. I shouldn't say that I did it, or we did it, because I didn't do it. The mod credit is in the description. I don't know if it's in the description on the shorts, but no one reads the description on the shorts, so it, like, doesn't matter. You can mod games without the workshop. Yeah. You wanna know what's so funny about that? It's like... How many people don't know what a file directory is? Oh, man. It's like, you can just put whatever files you want in the game folder. You're just allowed to do that. I know how to do it, but it still feels weird, I guess. I think that's fair. I'm gonna be honest, I don't normally, like, manually install mods or anything like that. I was kind of tired today. And I was like, you know what? This is assuming that I made the decision today. I recognize that I made this decision a while ago. But I will say that when I was going to sleep, that I was like, you know what? Maybe I just, like, turn my brain off tomorrow and play Watcher, and then, like, it's not that big of a deal. Also, partially, it's kind of like... here's Eruption. It's like, well, if I want to do modded content in the future, which is, like, incredibly likely that I will be doing modded content in the future, like, I should probably do that sooner than later, right? So... I've been playing Marvel Rivals and been manually installing a lot of mods. Dare I ask what the mods are? Big Jiggly Butts mod. Increase boob size by 12 times mod. I'm assuming they're, like, character mods. Like, this is a... Like, I saw, there was a mod... There was a GG reskin mod for one of the characters. Crush joints. It's like, I feel like taking crush joints is okay. Slither, or toric toughness, or peck. I think maybe Slither is, like, reasonable. If I Slither Vigilance, and then Vigilance sometimes costs 0. But every once in a while, Vigilance will cost 3. Hello, Poi, welcome. Bit of both, mainly the first. So true! Big Booba mod, let's go! You know what's really funny? I have a, as I've determined to make the CZN stuff, like, mostly... Well, okay, so... I was joking about the Vigilance costing 3, but unfortunately this Vigilance costs 3. Okay. yeah, the CZN stuff offline, and I thought about liquefying Haru's booba to be bigger, and then I did it, and I was like, I don't think this is where we're at. I don't think. I was thinking about it, I thought about it, I did it, and then I was like, you know what, maybe maybe I just shouldn't be allowed to use the liquefy tool, you know what I mean? Does playing Watcher mean you're sitting on the chair? I do like to watch. That is correct. You're so right about that. Any changes to Watcher in this mod or just a straight port? This is just a port. So I can only imagine all the energy production stuff is broken. But here we are. We're playing Watcher in Slay the Spire 2. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. Oh, I also played some Defect last night. Dude, that character's crazy. What a crazy character. You wanna know what card is insane? First of all, I want to acknowledge the fact that I find it very funny that, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna record like one Watcher run so that I can post one Watcher run and be like, oh my god, Watcher and Slay the Spire 2, that's crazy. But also the fact that I'm talking about literally other runs that aren't the run that is currently happening. What I'm saying is that we're gonna have to lock the fuck in for the second run so that I can post content. That's... But maybe we'll spend the first run just talking about some other shit. I don't know. You want to know what card just randomly counters like 90% of the combats that would be complicated, but suddenly become like incredibly not complicated if you draft this card? One easy defect trick: draft this card and your win rate will go up. Crazy card. Pretty ridiculous card if you ask me. Wow, we might actually die. Do we think we're dead? We might die. Can I like take less damage, please? It's like 9 damage now. Okay, maybe I have to half pay attention to what I'm doing. Black Cannon is very silly. Dude, I fought Entamancer and I was like, wait, wait a minute. Wait, hold on a second. What the fuck? Oh, I was supposed to attack first. So I had a gunk, right? And then I didn't realize, like, what was about to happen, so I, like, played the gunk. And I was like, oh, wait, maybe I shouldn't have, like... Maybe this was a bad idea in my head. And then it turns out that actually it was a completely fine idea, because what we could do was we used Flat Cannon, and then it's like, wow, that's like, what, 6+ days in my deck now? What if it said kill Entamancer instead? And I guess we can take Blasphemy. We'll just take it. Can I play Watcher one-handed? That's a good question. I mean, I can't talk while I have this in my mouth. So, I apologize. I want to say this probably does something. Yeah, I think I really underestimated the power of hotfix. Um, like I didn't think it was good. I actually thought it was probably bad, but it's surprisingly very reasonable to just like play a hotfix and then like hologram it back, and then like that's just pretty good. Like that's just good by itself. With one in your mouth, toes in your mouth. I have no comment about what is going in my mouth right now. Hmm. 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 Need more coffee. What's up, trolley? Nice double damage. I know, right? Isn't it kind of sick that I can do like 12 damage, but actually it's 9? Um. Hmm. Sorry, I know that these decisions are probably supposed to be easy. I'm just like not present. Oh, do bosses have ways to clear statuses? Is Talk to the Hand just like busted? Oh no! I don't actually know if this is enough damage. Could you imagine if we died? That'd be so funny. No you? What do you mean no you? What is the purpose of telling me no you? Welcome, Cesar. Welcome. What is up? I'll Talk to the Hand gives us block. No bosses cleanse in this game. Guys, Talk to the Hand is busted. Who would have guessed? What am I doing here? Being sad. I guess we have a Blasphemy in our deck. Do we think that kills it? Maybe next turn. Who needs math? I don't need math. Rushdown? That's a Battle Hymn. Battle Hymn is like so not Rushdown. Hmm. Why not battle her? Sexist ass game. Oh god. Yeah, I think we should petition to change this this card. It is the Watcher after all. I might just die. We have like no blocks. That's a rushdown. Rushdown maybe does something eventually. Welcome, Vert. What is up? Okay, well, we could do triple damage. This might have been a little ambitious. We're dead. That's so awesome. Oh, well, we died to getting attacked, guys. There was, yeah, you know, that's, it's a shame that Decimillipede just, killed me due to damage, and we didn't lose that fight for any other reason. I've been told by a friend that this game is indeed peak. Have you seen any halts yet, or just passed them like a buffoon? I have not seen any halts. Order lull. Did I have a thing that I could have done there? You die as a Dark Souls? I think so. If I check the title of this game, I'm pretty sure it's Dark Souls. Oh. Hmm. What was that silent thing you told me to watch last stream I was around? I told you to watch a silent thing? Eruption before other attacks is suboptimal at best. That's fair. I wanted to draw cards. Also, yeah, we'll be working on Flagbearer eventually. Whenever I get an opportunity to actually, like, do all the stuff. I don't know, it's just effort, that's it. Bye-bye, you're going already? That's crazy. We haven't even gotten a chance to lose our second run. Have you seen crowd control thingamabob? I have not, actually. Alright, we gotta lock in. No more losing on Watcher ever. I definitely didn't lose a watcher run right before this. Give me a random rare card. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't have taken a rare card. Maybe... Maybe that just wasn't actually a good idea. Let's go punch an elite in the face. Not this jawworm that I hate. Man, I hate jawworms. Is there already a Slay the Spire 2 crowd control? If it's anything like Slay the Streamer and Slay the Spire 1, that's cool. Oh, look, it's a halt. Oh, but there's a Fear No Evil. I'm pretty sure we have to take the Fear No Evil. Was not rushed down. I mean, how sweaty are we really going, you know? There's a Master of Reality in my deck. And that seems kind of sweet. Are we going all out? We're not going all out, we're going all in. Which is exactly why I'm transforming this Master of Reality. Let's go! Inner peace, more like inner fail? What? Literally what? What are you yapping about? The only inner piece that I'm gonna get is the one that's missing from the clock machine. I know. Makes a lot of sense. You just have to think about it a little bit. We don't take a second Fear No Evil, right? I love yapping and more when you don't get it. Let's go. I only aim to do things that I don't understand. Can we beat the frog? Oh, Fear No Evil is offline, bad card. Card's unplayable. Oh my goodness. Should have done the math. We should have done the math. That thing seems like it's out of an H anime. An H anime? What do you mean, anime? Welcome, John Cena. How are you doing? Are you well? I do kind of feel like I'm just dying. I wish there was something that I could do about that. Your model looks like an H game I used to play, but I can't seem to remember the name. Nice. I can confirm that I'm not in any H games. Yet, at least. I'm not in any yet. I'll let you know when I work on it. At some point in time, we're gonna have to sell out. And by sell out, I mean sell Claris's I was gonna say body, but it just feels weird to say it out loud, you know what I mean? Eruption. Pretty sure it's just upgrade eruption, right? No, I think if I were to do that, if I were to make one, it would be a Slay the Spire, like, where you lose. Where the point is to lose to every enemy in the game. When is it not upgrade eruption? I don't know. I don't know, man. Like... Maybe there was a thing we could have considered. You have to think about the possibility. I usually complete the game with 0 H events before playing it again for the H events. That's a true gamer there. True gamers never lose. That's a halt. We take a halt. It's time to buy this rushdown and remove a defend. Remove a strike, I guess, maybe? We have a lot of cards in our deck. I suppose if I removed... I mean... It's like... Does this deck just, like, die to Doorkeeper if you try to rush down Infinite? That's so awesome. That's so awesome, dude. Oh, this isn't the beta branch. Because the mod doesn't run on the beta branch. So... We actually have old Doorkeeper. So, ahaha! We can't lose to the Doorkeeper if it doesn't delete my cards. Unless the game makes the enemy unkillable like 5 mil HP at the start of the game. No, let me do you one better. What if it, like, just slightly tuned the stats so that it would be very difficult to win the game? So it's like, you could be winning the fight, but then it just so happens that, like, they've probably mathed out all the things that you can do, so you, like, never actually win, or it does the, like, thing where it gets a super powerful move out of nowhere and then it just kills you. But you tried your best. Scripted deaths be like. Okay, what were we doing here? I think we were upgrading Rushdown so it costs 0. Makes sense to me. No! I mean, I guess Conclude has an opportunity cost to it, huh? I'm about to get plowed. Please don't plow me, dear. We're just thinking. Because it's gonna be stunned. So then we go like Eruption. Play some more cards. Get some stuff out of my hand. And then we do this and also play the Conclude. We definitely don't want to be in Wrath next turn. I think that'd be a poor idea. Maybe I should have played this a bit earlier. Okay. Spirit Shield, Judgment, Establishment. Oh man, if we had a meditate, that'd be so sweet. I think it's a skip, maybe. Because we don't actually have the meditate, so... We're just chilling. I usually dodge enemies. For, like, the boss, I use consumables that deal massive damage or just heal full every time I get low. So this is the thing. It's actually incredibly interesting to me. So, like, there's a few things. The first thing is that items in games are usually broken. It's just no one ever decides to use them. Because it's hard to balance the game with the, like, stipulation that you must be using items all the time, and that's, like, the best way to do it. Like, if people optimize their item usage, then it's, like, a lot of games get broken in half. I think... Now, I didn't actually play the Digimon game, so I don't know. But I know that the Digimon game had, like, using a lot of items, it seemed like sort of baked into their turn cycle. So maybe in that game you're expected to use all your items. But yeah, items are pretty good. And also, like, healing to full, or whatever, like, this is what they want you to do, right? So, like, you could just design an encounter that, like, the tempo loss you take from healing yourself is, like, bad. Which you would go like, well, then doesn't that mean the combat just kills you? It's like, yeah, if they wanted to design the combat in a way that just kills you, like, that's possible. So it's like, oh, well, if I, like, attack with my thing that goes on cooldown for 2 turns, and then I heal on the off turn, and then I play the thing that goes on cooldown, and that's my rotation. It's like, they know what the rotation is. So they can just be like, okay, over 2 turns, they're going to heal for 20. So, like, I'm going to make the boss deal 25 damage. Which means that in between all of these cycles, you're losing 5 HP. And then I'll make the boss have more HP than the damage cycles that you do before you die. Like, it's just not... you know what I mean? Like, that's just how it works. But yeah, usually games that are fun have a little more depth to it than that. Usually. I'm tempted to take the Pale's Horn so that I can, like, get through my deck faster, but Pale's Legion is probably really good. Okay. Let's go and... Yeah, so, like, a lot of games will... Slayin Spire is actually a really good example of this, where, like, it's really hard to dirtle out combats. Like, it's very unlikely that you're going to be able to dirtle out a combat effectively in Slay the Spire. Which you still can, but, like, you're kind of evaluating, like, do I stay or do I go, you know what I mean? It's kind of what you're balancing all the time. Like, do I have 2 extra turns to play my side quest card, or not? Actually very important. And the way they do that is by having, like, the stats sort of line up at the start of the fight, and then depending on what scaling you have, it sort of lines up going into the middle of the fight, depending on scaling, whatever. And then very late into the fight, the boss has inevitability. So, like, you do need to contest the boss, or it will kill you. So, like, you're on a timer. But the thing is, the timer in Slay the Spire is very well concealed. Because, like, if you just say you have X turns until you die, it doesn't feel very good. Yeah, if you just, like, put a number in front of it, it doesn't feel very good. But if the timer's a little ethereal, and it's like, well, the boss buffs every 3 turns, and it's like, where does that cross over into when you need to really consider doing more damage, or not resolving your scaling, or whatever, like... So it's all a little fuzzy. And fuzziness is good for games. You know, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I didn't expect this conversation to continue for an extended period of time. I appreciate your passion, man. I respect it. I'm going to be completely honest. Like, I'm serious. It sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not. I'm just a little surprised. Like, I thought the bit would have been like... I thought it would have happened, and then it's like, okay, like, we're going. I wonder who started it. I am aware that I started it. I'm saying usually when you do a bit, people are like, okay, wow, that was funny. I'm gonna add to the bit. And then, oh, well, I'm bored of Streamer Man, so I'm gonna, like, click off now and not, you know, we're just gonna not be involved anymore and whatever. Like, people get bored very easily, but you just, like, popped off, my man. I'm giving you kudos for that. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, you had the nuts to keep talking about H games with good music and H events. I think one of my favorite videos has got to be, like, Northern Lion just reading, like, the description of H games on Steam. Shit's a banger. Is this a mod? Yes, it's a mod. Of course it's a mod. No, they just decided to put Watcher and Slay the Spire 2. They did it, guys. I don't know why I have to be, like, sarcastic about that. It's, like, who knows? Maybe they did. Like, I don't know, man. It's entirely possible that they actually came to the conclusion that they wanted to do that. Like, that's not a... It's just a genuine question. I don't know why I'm roasting you for it. I don't really want to take 15 damage, bro. The rest are below expectations. Yeah, I feel like you could use a lot of game systems to describe a lot of things. Sometimes you just need to figure out the way to make it work. Okay. So we have an eruption that arguably doesn't do that much in this combat. Damn, that Hulk blocks for, like, a lot, huh? Who watches the Watcher? Yeah, I was like, I feel like our deck doesn't have a lot of ways to enter Wrath. Which I guess if we did have ways to enter Wrath, we would have had this figured out by now, but we're not there yet. We're not quite there yet. Foreign Influence, Empty Body... Oh, does this work? I wonder if this card actually works or not. Sven, welcome. If being sexy was a crime, then I would be in jail for tax fraud. So true. Well, I'd be in jail for being sexy. One of us has got to be in jail for the sexiness. Otherwise, Chekhov's sexiness doesn't make sense. Those thighs? Well, unfortunately, they're not on display right now. I understand it's very sad. I was actually thinking about, like, potentially... I was thinking about making another model, but only doing, like, the chest up, because I'm currently in webcam mode. This, that... Draw two... So doing that basically just gave me some block. This is sort of the problem. This is where, like, it all falls apart, you know what I mean? Sure, let's get a study. Thigh cam when? I actually saw some people that had like a... What's it called? Their webcam thing on the side was like a little bit bigger than like the normal webcam. Like it was like more rectangular, if you know what I mean. The nefarious Twitch streamer with the exposed boob cam. Well, no, it was a dude. It was a guy. It was a dude guy. And it was like kind of rectangular. And I think it's because that side of the screen like didn't really have a whole lot going on, so they could just do it. Dude, I'm about to draw so many dazeds. No! Thank goodness it's not attacking this turn. Oh my god. Pentamancer is still trolling me on Ascension 0. This is kind of like... I want to say the problem that I experienced when I played this mod for the first time, which is that, like... Man, sometimes the design feels a little mismatched. A little bit. Maybe I just have to play with my brain screwed in a little bit more. Like, this is a lot of HP, if you think about it. I don't want to do the math, man. I don't want to think about it. I just want to throw my watcher cards at them and be like, haha, I've made it. Look at me, I am Watcher. Okay, are we exiting this stance? It's going to be awake next turn. That's worth considering. I do feel like 6 block on stance switch is probably, like, quite good. What does that even mean, Sven? Let's draw some cards. So this is draw some cards. There's like stance exits in there. Do we die if it fails though? Probably. I'm no coward. I'm a little bit of a coward. There's a meditate. Meditate's a cool card. Oh wait, indignation is a wrath hunter. Notably, we do have a lot of cards on our deck, so this doesn't exactly go to Pound Town. See, now that was some quality watching. Anyways, gotta go. I'm EP. Alright, take care. Thanks for hanging out. I apologize that I'm incredibly cognizant right now. Very present. Quite awake. Man, what a cool enemy. Who thought about this one? Enemy's so cool. Right. Hello, louse. I forgot the halt, and it doesn't matter. Never punished. Never punished. Fear no evil is offline. Okay. Fire. They were doing it a little bit. We do like an eruption. Fear no evil is offline. Why is it offline? Why is this thing not attacking me every turn so my conditional is just active? Okay. It's time to remove a card. Let's remove a strike. Watcher sees nothing because she doesn't open her eyes. She is too based to need to open her eyes. She already sees everything. I am being disintegrated. Crazy how our hand has like no blocks in it. In our deck where we drafted like no blocks. Not the consequences of my actions. Fear No Evil is active. And we didn't drive. So this is 7 billion damage. You'll love to see it. Smash? Smash what? Smash this guy? For real, for real? We draw, and then we play some cards first. Our deck really is just doing like crazy damage. Like the craziest of damage. I feel like maybe one like one flurry would make me very excited. Like singular flurry. Are we dead? Is that the case? We might... Guys, we might be dying. We might actually be dead very soon. Like, I think the problem is that we need to, Why isn't it attacking me? I can't enter calm stance like this. The problem is we need to, like, do the full crazy stance dancing maneuver, like, every turn. Otherwise, we don't make enough block. Okay, well, it is attacking me, which means that, it means that Fear No Evil is, in fact, online. Halt. We're still dead. Let's go! Nearly 400 HP. Need 1,000 or more to kill me. Also, Flower, I'm in danger. Ugh. It's feminine enough. The bosses? That's wild. Guys, I feel like ×2 damage doesn't quite hit how it used to. 2 moments. Surely, if we lock in this time, we can definitely do it. We can definitely get it. We can definitely totally 100%, 8,000,000%. We totally got this. I think simply if we draft the cards, the good cards, and we play them, and we play the good cards after drafting them, then I think we have a shot at winning. That's what I'm gonna go ahead and say. I think we can take crush joints. Nice. I would love to remove a card from my deck. Just remove another defend, I guess. Okay, crush their joints, break their bones. Very good. It's time to pass on every single card forever? Sure. They added her to the game? Not quite. This is a mod. This is a Slay the Spire 2 mod that allows you to play Watcher for the freaks like me who want to play Watcher. Signature move. If you're a freak, you're freaky with it. We love mods. We love Watcher. Watcher needs to stay and Slay the Spire 1. I mean, that's kind of how I feel when I'm fighting bosses. I do kind of feel like maybe this isn't the Slay the Spire 2 character. I don't know if it's just rust or what. Or if the cards simply were not designed for this game. So some of the bosses just feel like weirdly awkward. I guess upgrading crush joints is also like pretty good. It would have killed for a flurry of blows. Okay, well that's just 50 damage. I guess we'll eat it. That's so awesome. Yeah, I guess we just take it. We just take 50 damage. Upgraded defense. It's really unfortunate. Let's see if we can fight a second lead. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can even get to the second lead. It's a good question. Okay, we can crush your joints. This. Not taking wish for more money? Coward. I am a coward. I mean, you can see from the last two lost runs that, you know, we're not watching quite in the ability that we were watching before, you know. It's possible that my ability to watch has dwindled. I want to be an active participant. I can't watch anymore, guys. The watching, it's not hitting the same. Okay, we erupt on them. And then we leave. And then we block. That sure still is 10 damage, isn't it? We could take the gambit. Oh my goodness, guys, it's Wallop! Yo, Wallop is here, guys! It's Wallop and Wallop. Okay, Guilty is gone. Don't think we need any of these. Let's see if we can actually fight this elite. It is the bird. I get this strange sinking feeling that I'm going to die. Well, we probably want to draw the eruption. Okay. Now what? Miss Lethal? When? On, like, a strike turn with crush joints? Did I miss something? Was it just crush joints, 2 strikes? Was it, like, active? So the thing is, we aren't doing a whole lot of damage, so I kind of want to take this Battle Hymn so that I can have damage in my hand. Crush Joint, Strike. I didn't think it was active. Was it active? I'll have to go look. I thought the reason why I looked at the hand for a really long time was because it wasn't glowing. It wasn't active. Oh, it's just 20 even if it's inactive. I see. Got it. Do we go to 26 damage? Probably not. Turns out that if you draft your deck to not do anything, and then it doesn't do anything, then, like, you're kind of in a rough spot. A little bit more damage. Crash Joints is active. I don't think it mattered. Okay, hopefully we're fine now. But there's still a chance. There's still a chance that it's not great. This is like 24, 48 plus 9. Times 2 damage is good. Omniscience. Play the chosen card twice and exhaust it. The thing is, it exhausts a card in our deck. Isn't that, like, kind of crazy? Isn't it crazy to think that maybe this would exhaust cards in our deck? We upgrade the Tranquility. And then we Omniscience the Vigilance and then set up our deck. So awesome. Maybe it's just a skip? I think Omniscience, Talk to the Hand is also, like, maybe kind of real. There's nothing, like, in the deck right now that we're super excited about. We could upgrade 4 cards. We could make our deck really bad. Or we could have temporary energy. Oh, this is the Ironclad cookie, because there's no Watcher cookie. Omniscience seems a lot worse than Slay the Spire 2. Yeah, how are you going to play this thing ever? When you don't have boss relics that give you energy very easily. It's too bad. It's too bad that it's still out of range. We erupt. Empty Fist. I always forget how much damage Empty Fist does. It just does so much damage. It's crazy. Just saying, but for some reason, Watcher didn't make it into Slay the Spire 2 for a reason, right? Oh, I can remove 2 cards. Yeah, well, I think... Is this where I spend time just talking about the actual design issues with Watcher? I don't think I'm nearly cognizant enough to do that. Have you checked the card gallery? Have the modders implemented a full art created base deck card and or full art old special card? I have not seen if they have that. Or if they added that. Fear no evil. The card removal. Yeah, I guess what would Eruption be? Change it to 0 cost? It'd be 0 cost enter Wrath? How boring of you. In any case, we need more female characters in Slay the Spire 2 for reasons. We have 2 female characters. There are 2 female characters in Slay the Spire 2. And then Defect is a robot and Regent is a space thing. Space King. I was just thinking, I was like, I mean, Slay the Spire is not really like a gooner game, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like there's a lot of gooning happening. And then I like remembered the first 2 seconds of the trailer. I'm like, okay, maybe we can have like a little bit of gooning, you know? Make it a multi-hit and shuffle itself back into the draw pile. It turns into Tantrum, that'd be so lit. Pressure joints. Times 2 damage is pretty strong. Give me back my card. I would like my card back. We kind of need that. We are currently 1 rushdown away from winning the game. That probably means we should be going to a shop, right? Ah, I forgot this guy kills me. Is this a mod for Slay the Spire 1 or Slay the Spire 2? This is a mod for Slay the Spire 2. It's funny, that is a good question. I guess somebody could have ported the entirety of Slay the Spire 2 into Slay the Spire 1. I feel like that might have issues. I feel like there might be issues with that. That might not be allowed. Man. It's tough out here, man. What if I, like, retain my hand? Haha. We are here to do 36 damage to you. Empty Fist Scrawl is really good. Oh my god, there's Scrawl and also Scrawl! Wait, that's crazy! We could get Scrawl, and we could also get the colorless Scrawl. We would have both versions of Scrawl. It's like the person who puts, like, different islands, like, different basic islands, different art cards for all of their basics in their EDH deck. I want the colorless printing of Scrawl, actually. Because it's 50 less cents. I want to pay 50 less gold for that. If you look at the potions in my potion bar, it kind of looks like a face. Just thought I'd let you know. There we go. Okay, but Scrawl and Scrawl are different cards. That's technically true. One is a colorless card, and that does actually change the card. It is different because it is a colorless card. What would be the same thing? So it's like Island and Snow-Covered Island. They upgrade differently too? I didn't know that. What does it upgrade to? Retain? Does that retain? That would make sense. Yeah, colorless scroll does retain. Okay, they are different cards. My bad. This is where I can say something like, look at what they have to do to copy a fraction of our power. Wait, how do I beat Darklings in Act 2 as Watcher? Wait, I don't understand. I don't understand. I think I lose. Bruh moment. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to House Lyria. Welcome, welcome. Bruh. So we're taking about 1 billion damage. And I don't think we have much to say about it. Mental Fortress. Suppose we can generate some energy. It didn't actually generate energy. Really not a huge fan of this weekend. It's just like not super cool. Alright, throw the double ball at them. We don't have to throw the second ball, we only have to throw one ball. Talk to the hand plus or scroll. It's another scroll. Could have 2 scrolls. Man, we are so one rushdown away from being able to win the game. We are so exactly 1 rushdown away from doing that. I mean, I guess if we draw all the same cards every turn, does it still work? I gave myself another empty fist. How many cards stay in my deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Juggling hand emoji. 7, 8. There are 8 cards in my deck. So this Spire 2 doesn't look like it. I know, right? Something's a little weird about this. There's something a little off, I think. I'm not sure what it is. I'm really not sure what it is, but I think there's a little something. I think there's a little something off. I think if you watch closely, you might be able to figure it out. It's like we could get Talk to the Hand into play. If we play this 1 scroll, but probably not worth it. Probably not worth it. What if we go bang, boom, ow? All right. We're gonna have to turn around anyways, right? And say this is modded in already. It's been like 2 weeks. I know, right? Apparently this mod came out like a while ago. Like someone just did it immediately. Which is pretty funny. Because I haven't gotten a chance to like decompile the game and like take a look at the code and stuff. So like I don't actually know if the code base is that similar. So someone just had to like, you know, redo all of that. I think we can just chill. We're just chilling. We're retaining our cards. We're chilling. It's 49. Like, you would assume that the code base is the same, but like they changed engines, so that usually means something. What if I played everything? I will say I did notice one small difference between this watcher and, say, the Spire 1 watcher. What is the difference? I'm curious. May the modders live a blessed life. Wish now gives plating rather than plated armor. That's true. I guess it would not be able to give plating. I will say that the character does feel a little weird to play. I don't know. It's probably just vibes. But stuff like I know Mental Fortress was good, but I do feel like it's a little good, you know what I mean? Feels a little good in this game. Probably a numbers thing. Or maybe Mental Fortress was always this egregious. It's possible. We also are on A0. I have the I'm tired debuff. So, you know, it's just... We're struggling a little bit here. We're struggling a little bit. I'm struggling. We could add an Apotheosis to our deck. For some reason, I don't think that matters. I've never gotten this. Blessed Antler? We got 3 dazes at the start. That's like fine. It's like acceptable. I didn't know that this Apotheosis came with an 8. That kind of makes sense. Antler is great. Time to take the Antler. Surely there's going to be a rushdown in this shop, right, guys? One of the only energy relics. No, there's like a lot of energy relics. There's just a lot less. There's definitely energy relics, though. I've seen them with my own eyeballs. I don't really know what I was thinking when I did this. I just wanted to do it. Just thought, like, you know what, maybe I can do it. I don't mind them really starving for energy. Lots of other cool relics. Yeah, that's something I'm actually, like, a huge fan of. Like, I'm a fan that there are not as many energy relics. I'm actually, like, big, huge about it. Because, like, which energy relic with downside is kind of like... Okay. Very cool. Very, very cool. I think we can do 300 damage to the training dummy. It's not gonna attack me. We might not be able to. It might not actually be possible. Yeah, we're gonna get to this turn, and then it's gonna be like... and then it's not gonna work. Oh, Fear No Evil doesn't work because it's not attacking me. Well, that's kind of bad. What'd you think? No! It's gonna make fun of me. It made fun of my tiny damage numbers. No! Ah! I didn't love all the downsides from the energy relics. Better to have small bonuses with no pain. I think that you can benefit from a lot of the relics in a lot of different ways. And I think that the easiest to understand is to give yourself more energy so that you just have more output. But a more interesting thing to do is to, instead of that, get more output by transforming 10 cards into significantly better cards and being like, check me out. Funk Soul Brother. This power potion has the potential to hold a rushdown in it. It's possible. However, it could have also been possible that if we didn't buy anything, now that the rushdown is going to show up in the next shop, because that's definitely going to happen, we won't be able to buy it anymore. But it'll be on sale. It'll be on sale and everything is going to be fine. It's all going to be okay. It's all going to be just fine. Draw some cards. I am being attacked. I'm no longer being attacked. I wonder what's really good with our extra energy? Scrawl. Scrawl seems really good when we just have energy lying around. That was probably missequenced. We're gonna fix it. Okay, but did you ever pick Tiny House? That's a good question. Because of all of the relics, I still wasn't a huge fan of Tiny House. That one wasn't great. I Fear No Evil is not active. Why are things not attacking me in this game? I don't get it. You know what? I feel like this would be very difficult, but what if we made a mod that's just like just a bunch of puns? Like instead of the regen potion, what if it was like the regent potion? And then it's like gain 5 regent, and then it's like forge at the start of your turn. Like forge 5, forge 4, forge 3. And then we could have like what would it be? Malakir's gift? Well, I guess they all have to be Spire puns. Fairy in a bottle. What if it was like fairly in a bottle instead? And then it says something like, when you would die, you lose the game. It's fairly in a bottle. It's fair. It's fair. The rules say that when you go to 0 HP, you die and you lose the game. So it's fairly in a bottle, not fairy in a bottle. Oh my god, and then Power Potion gives you 2 strength. No, dude. It's the Power Potion that's gonna give you power, right? Don't you want power? It gives you 2 strength. Oh my god. Oh, what would be another one? Yeah, I don't know. Just a bunch of stupid things like that. Flex Potion gives you an unupgraded Flex in hand. Yes! Yes! I actually want to do that so bad. Oh my god, wait, this sounds amazing. It's just all memes. Snecko Potion spawns a Snecko into the fight. It gives you a Snecko summon. Oh god. What would Strength Potion give you? Like Strength and Dexterity, because like they would just give you Strength and Dexterity. What if Strength Potion was like when you play it, it gives you a randomized like uplifting comment? It's a potion that gives you strength. It gives you some motivation. I mean, it is funny how all of these would like not do anything. It would just make the game unplayable. Tanios pretty weak, but I got it once or twice. I liked it better than Philosopher's Stone. It is funny how Philosopher's Stone is like... I would say Philosopher's Stone is good, except for all of the fights where you die immediately because you have Philosopher's Stone, also known as specifically birds. It's so funny, Tiny House is like a little better than the 1 potion and card Niao boon in this game, and while that's a good Niao boon, it's certainly not boss relic tier. Yeah, well, because the context of getting a card at the start of your run and having a potion means like you could fight an elite, which is pretty real. Like that's a real thing. Whereas getting that at your boss is like, well, I guess I lose the run. There's the Rushdown. Hey, we had enough gold to buy Rushdown. It wasn't even on sale. Let's go. Could you imagine if we were fighting upgraded Doormaker? That'd be so funny. I do think we need to wait a turn. Maybe we didn't, but... Wait, do we have a second Wrath Enter? I don't think we need one. We just have Eruption, right? Eruption is enough. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've played this very good character that is very good. Oh, dude, we're so good at League of Legends. Wait, I don't have card numbers on. Okay. Guys, look at the card numbers that I'm using. Look at the card numbers I'm using. Oh, 6-7. Oh, I guess it's 6-6. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because it's 6-6. No! No, I'm tilted! Ah! It was gonna be so funny. I think we have space for a flurry of blows. Not that we need it. But yeah, upgraded Doormaker, like new Doormaker would kill us. We would die if we played against Doormaker. This isn't infinite. That is correct. We are currently infinite gaming because that's the brain power that I have right now. It'd be really funny if we managed to lose this run somehow. Character so OP, modding them into the sequel is still easier than Region. I mean, that's so true. That's so true. It didn't. Your name is now Birthday Boy 10. Is that a number sequence that leads to a funny book on the funny site? I don't know. But hello. I think your name was Etsing, right? If I'm recalling correctly. See, I would play Region after this, but it's actually not unlocked because modded save files are different than the regular save files. Also, yeah, modding in this character was actually pretty easy because, I mean, it's not. So the most difficult part about modding, okay, this might be a hot take. The most difficult part about modding is logging into my motherfucking, like, a Nexus Mods account. Trying to find the password to this shit that I haven't used in a long time. That is the hardest part of doing it. Okay, like, I understand that this deck is theoretically supposed to be infinite, but it's very funny that, like, I just have these slimes in my deck, and, like, I can't actually get there because there's so many damn slimes in my deck. Now they're gonna shuffle more slimes into my deck, and then I'm not gonna be able to do it again unless we do it, like, literally right now. So we kind of have to do it, like, we have to do it right now. That's kind of that's sort of what we're trying to do. Guys, I don't know how to say this. I'm not getting attacked, so therefore I cannot infinite combo this turn. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild? It only goes infinite while the enemy is attacking. Oh, I think we're cooked. I think we're cooked, man. Whoa, look at my block! Look at my block! Look at my block! Guys, look at my block! Look at my block! Look at it! Look! Wow! Wow! Juggling hand motion. Okay, now we're getting attacked. What are my options? Is there something in here? That's another rushdown. I don't know if that exactly helps our problem right now. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it's not attacking me this turn. Can you believe it? Do you really believe it? Is this enough damage? I'm just gonna mat this for blockers. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, Queen is not attacking you every turn, right? Oh my god, these guys aren't attacking me every turn. Man, the Watcher is just a terrible character. The character's so bad, the infinite just doesn't work. It just doesn't work, guys. Can you believe that the infinite doesn't work? Oof. What is our plan, bro? What is our plan here, dude? Wait. Can we... No, it doesn't generate energy. I was like, wait, what if we included an empty fist? Doesn't work. We can just attack, right? We can just play our attacks. okay? Goodbye, back to another meeting for work. Don't die. Is that appropriate to say? You got this. I believe in your ability to look busy. I believe in it. Thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you again. You decide to come back and we're not playing Watcher. Alright. It's time. We're so fighting the boss. I'll be brave in this team meeting. Maybe we'll come back. Let's go. I believe in your strength potion to be able to to be able to brave the team meeting. So let's just like press these before I forget. I guess the good news is that someone's going to be attacking me every turn. Oh, we are so dead. We're so dead. Do you remember the part about this boss that, like, chains your cards? Oh, shit. Who could have possibly foreseen this happening? Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Ah, I see. Yeah, I apologize for the name change jump scare if that was an issue for you. I don't know why YouTube changed that shit, but welcome Cloud Sheep. I have not put Flagbear in this. So I don't know who the Giga Chad was. Well, I do know it. The credit is there. I'm saying like I don't know them personally. Yeah, like I don't know how they were like, yo, I'm about to drop this sick diss track and port all of Watcher's cards in like a few days. But they did. They did it. And I'm like, wow, nice. Let's go. Let's go. I get the sense that like it's gonna take a while for me to get all the boilerplate work done. That's the thing I'm mostly concerned about is the boilerplate work. I think also, like, I have some design concerns about, like, how the character functions and, like, the new heuristics in, like, this game. Because, like, the numbers do feel a little different sometimes. Like, I want to say 600 HP is a lot, right? Like, how much HP did Time Eater have? 400? Something like that? Like, I think things in this game just have more HP. In general. Which is honestly part of why, like, Watcher has been a little awkward. So it's like, sometimes the ×2 damage is, like, insane. And sometimes it's still kind of awkward because the bosses have 400 HP. You're mine. Oh, maybe I wanted to retain the right cards in my hand so that I could infinite combo. That would have been a good idea. And now that I'm not doing that, it's going to be really awkward when I draw the cards that do. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's going to be so bad. But yeah, I'm working on it in the sense that I will eventually do it. I do want to do it. I do want to play more mods. We will be doing all of these things. My meter has 480 HP on Ascension 20, and it also heals. Yeah, so I guess it has like 600 HP. Maybe the numbers are about the same. Okay, just don't chain up the cards. Okay, that's one of the cards I didn't want you to chain up. I really don't appreciate that. surely we will just get a draw that doesn't that doesn't cook us. We will just simply get a draw where we can perform our infinite. We'll simply draw the right card. This is very unfortunate. We'll simply draw the cards. Actually, wait a second. Wait a minute. It's possible. No, it's not, because we're gonna draw the... Okay, we're simply gonna draw not... Okay, guys, we're simply gonna... We're simply... Oh, God. We're so dead. I can't believe it. Do you really believe it? I can't believe it. This is actually so epic. This is so awesome. Do you really believe it? Oh my god. No! Guys, why is the infinite not active if the thing isn't attacking me? It's so over. We can still do a lot of damage. We can still draw these two cards and then do like a lot of damage, right? If we like vulnerable it. And then we go like eruption. And then we did it! We did it! We did it! Wow, that was incredibly awkward, and I think could have been fixed if I simply saved the potion. That was something else. Let me tell you, that was something else. I think two of the three Act 3 bosses having contingencies for infinite combos, I think, means that Rushdown combo is surprisingly unplayable if you just try to do that. That's really funny, actually. Like, incredibly funny. Oh, I guess we didn't even have the underdogs, huh? Is it because we never won a run? The main thing is that they all deal more damage since they don't do the Slay the Spire 1 thing of only dealing massive damage if you play into their gimmick. Yeah, they just kind of like scale and then kill you, right? It does kind of feel like Watcher, you know, we were playing on Ascension 0 with an infinite combo and it felt a little awkward. It felt a little awkward sometimes. That's all I'm trying to say. But it's there, it's available if you want to play it. The mod is available. The cards are in the game. You are allowed to do it. You know what's actually kind of interesting about this is that it gives me a little bit of hope that the devs could theoretically like make Watcher in a different iteration, because it does still feel kind of weird. Like the numbers feel kind of weird. So if they retooled it a little bit, like maybe it would be possible for this character to live in the game. Well, you did choose to have your calm card be Fear No Evil. That's what we found, man! That's what we found! They added Watcher. Why are there 2 chats? So one of them is Twitch chat, and one of them is YouTube chat. You're lucky that I don't have 3 chats, because I could put the Shorts chat as well, if I wanted to. But we're not doing that. Okay. We have recorded 1 successful run of Watcher featuring Rushdown combo. Time to not play Watcher. Okay. I think I want to play, like, a singular silent run, maybe? We're gonna see if we can get a silent run done. So yeah, the save files are different, so I literally need to move the mod folder in and out of the from the local files in order to switch between the save files. Which is why we have to relaunch the game. Yeah, what is up, Step? Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, it is funny, by the way, that you're asking, like, why are there 2 chats? I know that it's like a you probably just noticed thing, but also, you know, it's not, the Twitch site isn't exactly active, so it just kind of, sometimes there's just no chats there. It doesn't, it's fine. That's what ends up happening. Okay. It is time to play the silent. It is time to play the silent. So what we're gonna do this run, I wanted to try this new innovative strategy called never talking, because it is a silent run, so I feel like it's kind of in character. Like I can roleplay as someone who just never says anything. I just really want to take the greed. I think we're a greed Andy. We're just gonna take the greed, we're gonna bring it to the shop. The shop's gonna win us the entire game, and everything's gonna be great. That's what I think. Does anyone else believe in the ability for the shop to win us the run? Because I'm kind of hoping that there's a little bit of belief, you know? Kind of hoping. Noxious fumes. I'm a big fan of noxious fumes. Pick a noxious fumes. Slither on nothing here. Just take the toric toughness. I think it's a toric toughness angle. I think we take the gold here because we're extra greedy. Now we just have to survive 1 fight. And then we get to buy, like, literally the entire shop. That takes you out. Here's neutralize, we draw a card. 2 strikes. 1, 2. And there we go. Snake bite, poison stab, flechettes. I don't want to commit to the snake bite because we have a shop coming up. Yeah, it might also be hard to play the snake bite against this this boss. Maybe we do take the poison stab. No. This shop's just gonna be really good. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Well, there's a snake bite. It's on sale. We could have gotten it for free, but now we can pay 25 gold to have it. Isn't that sweet? I think Restlessness is potentially good. I think we have to buy the snake blade. Do I want to buy bread? Do I want bread? I don't know. I've never, like, taken this in the dark. Like, I feel like shipping your first turn when you don't have the setup for it is kind of sus. It's a little sus. So why don't we remove a strike? We'll add the snake bite, horn cleat, and buy this potion. So we buy the dagger throw. I think we're good. Oh, maybe the AoE is actually fine. I'll take the AoE. So we have a good core of stuff. I don't take bread unless I have lantern or something. Even T-set can do it in a pinch. Yeah, I had a deck that I think didn't have energy, but had like 0 costs to play on turn 0. It was like after image plus, like literally after image plus, but also after image plus having like deflect and stuff. To remove another strike. I'm just gonna rest because I'm a scared baby. It's an acrobatics. It's also a bouncing flask. I actually feel like we're more interested in the bouncing flask at the moment. Just need to get all the damage into the deck. Tungsten rod. Does any power help me here? I don't think so. Here's the whale. Easy plat. Deflect, dagger spray. I think we're looking for card draw next. Now we want the acrobatics. We just need it to be offered to us. Okay. Maybe this Flex Potion isn't important, but Flex Potion with Dagger Spray is, like, a great way to clean up the frog. We're not fighting the frog currently unless we go this way. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do a shop? I feel like... I guess also Flex Potion Dagger Spray for the boss is pretty good. I like that the flask in Bouncing Flask is just the poison potion. Yeah, except we like trick shot it so that it bounces around, clearly. That's the difference. Wait, we're not on the... Oh, I forgot to change it. I forgot to change it to the... I think we can save and quit, and then it'll work. I think. I forgot to change it back to the beta branch. I think we can take another piercing whale. Okay, let me, like, go change it. But first we should decide if we're fighting the elite. Yeah, we'll go here. And then we're gonna change the thing real quick. I forgot. I'm assuming it's fine. I saw prepared and I was like, oh, prepared? Oh my gosh. Run is now invalid. Completely invalidated the run. See, that must have been why I was doing well, was because I was on the previous... That's clearly why I was doing well. Definitely not because of, like, you know, toric toughness with the thing and whatever, like... Random recommendation from YouTube. Let's go! The algorithm is actually helping me. Yippee! I'm sorry that we are no longer playing the Watcher, as that is the, you know, the recommend... That's the thumbnail. The thumbnail is the Watcher. But we got our one run with Watchers, so now, if we don't include the 3 losses, we can now retire with a 100% win rate. We can simply have 100% win rate on Watcher and then never play it again. Which is epic. It's super epic. My number of Ascension 0 runs, 1 with Watcher, not including the runs that I lost immediately before them, is 100%. We disregard the fact we lost 3 times, we win the game every time. Oh my god, we are cooked. Give me a second. We switched off the old branch to the beta branch to see if we could... Oh no, I think it's over, guys. This run was going exceptionally well. Is there a way that we can fix this? How do we fix this? Do we do it at the card reward screen? Okay, hold on a second. So here's the thing, right? The game borked. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to not the beta branch. And then I'm going to win the fight. And then I'm going to open the card reward screen. And then I'm going to then I'm gonna switch on the card reward screen, and it's gonna be totally fine. It's gonna be fine, guys. It's gonna be fine, guys. Burgers and fries. We disregard the fact that we lost 3 times. We win the game every time. Exactly. That's how it works. That's how probability works. Probability is if you take the past data and then you use it to predict the future, it's 100% accurate 50% of the time. I had to include the 50% of the time just, you know, for the statistic Andes that are going to tell me that, like, that's not how probability works. Well, I added the disclaimer that it's not guaranteed by putting the 50% after, right? Because there's only 2 options. Either it's accurate or it's inaccurate, and that's 50% of the time. So, like, I just don't really see what the problem is. I'm pretty sure I took a math class at one point. I think. I mean, it's like a 50% chance that I took a math class, so, you know, it's good enough for me. Could you imagine if we also, like, weren't able to finish this combat anymore, even though we patched it back? That'd be really funny. I would be incredibly sad if we can't continue this run, because I'm actually just, like... I'm just, like, super stoked that, like, the start of our run was going really well. I was like, hell yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it, we're winning. Immediately get roasted. Okay. Card reward screen. Okay, we're in the card reward screen. The game has saved. Now we have to restart it one more time. I'm a technological magician. I was gonna say that I'm a technological musician. That's a little different. Okay, public beta. I'm going to publicly become a beta. It was previously privately a beta. Privately, I'm an alpha, but publicly, I'm a beta. That's what it is. I don't know why I wouldn't do that in reverse, but you have to work with me a little bit. It's called yes and. And the and part of that is that chat is the omega. But I don't know if you're private about it or you're public about it. Okay, game screen. I choose to believe in the reality that this is going to work. That's a tactician. We don't have any discard, and there's a dodge and roll. I mean, we picked 2 piercing whales, but 2 piercing whales is not, like, block, so I want to take the dodge and roll. We have two combats to figure it out. We have 2 more combats to figure it out. I do get the sense that we might end up dying to this elite, so maybe, like, we just gun it, you know what I mean? Like, we kind of need stuff, so... It does, in fact, work. It just works. It just works. This is 0 damage, right? Because we have the rod. Silent has the rod. Okay, it dies to poison here. Oh, no, but since it's not dead now, we can't bounce on it crazy style. Okay, if we bounce on it super crazy-like, then we could have enough. Okay, well, we immediately failed. We take, like, 5 damage for that. We kind of need our bouncing technique to go up. Oh my god, it's so over. No, man. Maybe it just doesn't work. Maybe it doesn't work because we... Maybe it just doesn't... Maybe it doesn't work, guys. This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. My question is, why doesn't it work? Like, what part would possibly be broken in this case? I really wish I could just open the console command so that I could go to the next thing. It'd be super good. Well, I think this run had legs, and we're gonna... It's fine. We're gonna not worry about it. It's okay. We tried our best. We tried our best, and we're just... Oh my... I can't even advance from the death screen. That is a crazy bar. That is a crazy bar to BM me on. Okay, let's see. Can we... So now, if we start a new run, does it work? We have remove a card, transform 1, and hefty tablet. I'm a big fan of choosing to put Grand Finale in my deck for no reason. Don't ask why. The answer why is that if we hit bingo noises, then bingo noises happen. And sometimes bingo noises do happen, and then it's like really good. And I personally choose to believe that planet Earth turns slowly. And it's hard to say that I would ever stay awake when I'm asleep. Everything isn't how it seems. I fall asleep. I think I had some of that wrong, but it's fine. We are allowed to go to the card reward screen, which is great. Hopefully this acrobatics helps us, like, you know, helps us do the thing that we're trying to do. Here are 2 potions. Choose a card to transform. Why don't we transform the strike into anything else? That's a hand trick. I would like to have 7 max HP. Okay, so let's think about this for more than 0.5 seconds. We draw 7 cards. We go to 9. 9, and then if we draw 5 the turn after that, we go to 4. Then if we acrobatics, then we draw to 1 card left in deck. So it doesn't quite work. Which means that we're cooked. I mean, we have to fight an elite either way. Okay, but on the second turnover, what if we... Wait a second. No, that's not how that works. I was like, what if it did work? What if it did actually end up working? Unfortunately, not how math works. But 50% of the time, it works every time. Okay, well, see, we could have drawn it in a different order. So if we draw 3, we go to 7 left in deck with no acrobatics. So that kind of messes us up. We actually don't want to play the acrobatics. We are at the perfect rate to potentially draw Grand Finale on our 3rd turn. Which is exactly why we don't do anything here. And then we don't draw Grand Finale here. We draw blocks. And then we survive to next turn. We don't because this isn't enough block. But I just want to let you know that Grand Finale would have been active here. And we would have been able to do 60 damage with it, which would have won the fight for us. It's pretty good. It's so worth the setup. The setup, the potential payoff was that we just won the game. That was the potential payoff. Blade of Ink, Bubble Bubble. I think I'm going to Bubble Bubble my aneurysm into the next dimension. Okay. Blade of Ink, more like Blade of Stink, am I right? Here's a block. Here's a strike. Here's a strike. I never just restart, but I would consider restarting there. No, we got this. The fun is suffering the consequences of my actions. I will say, though, that double transform is definitely like the this could be the best thing ever or the worst thing ever. I want to say it's Snakebite, but it's probably not. could get another bubble bubble. We could have 2 bricks on our first draw. Or we take this backstab. I like backstabs. Backstabs are nice. Okay, we have messed this up several times. It's gonna debuff, and then it's unclear if it's going to multi-hit after the debuff or not. But I think this one debuffs. This is pre-debuff, I want to say. Debuff, double, single, debuff. It is double after the debuff. Okay, so we need to maximize our brain power for like 0.5 seconds. If it's debuffing now, and it's going to double next turn, and then it's going to single the turn after that, that means I can target the front one. And then as long as I can block next turn, because it's going to go single into debuff, then I just need to block 6 while I'm frail. And then after that turn, it's going to be the single, in which the strength doesn't matter as much. Right? Is my brain working? Is it screwed in correctly? I feel like I've messed up this fight like 70 times. And I'm like, I don't have to do it, man. I can just choose to not fail. It's within my capabilities to use my cognitive facilities, rhyme crime, to be able to do... I mean, I guess that's just 13 poison. We spent a lot of brain power to just double poison it and, like, have the stun not even matter. I mean, Blade of Ink Backstab Dagger Spray is like a fine way to beat Gardener. Also, welcome Fox. Sorry, welcome. I was activating my brain for a second. Leafy and Scissors are both good, for sure. I think Greed is also good. I don't mind taking other things, too. Like, Card Reward Potion is fine, in my opinion. That didn't actually kill it. My gold. They took my gold. What we watching? We're watching me lose at Slay the Spire. I know we picked this Deadly Poison and Bubble Bubble, but we're getting Blade Dance and Blade of Ink and Backstab. We could take Piercing Wail, I guess. But this Blade Dance... Could you imagine? What if our shivs did like 4, 6, 8 damage? That's like 18 damage. I talked myself out of it. Yeah, we were playing the Watcher. We were playing a little tiny bit of Watcher, and then, you know, it was a... It sure existed. It definitely existed. It was there. It does exist. Oh, this is completely off topic, but I was playing, I can talk about Arknight's things. I know you don't play Enfield. I made that mistake the last number of times when you walked into the chat, and then I feel really bad because I'm like, hey, by the way, about this game that you don't play. But I decided to open the lore for 0.5 seconds, and is it Ardelia? Is that her name? That's the Aya, not quite Aya, but also their name is... Is their name actually Ardelia? I don't fully remember the lore. Bunny? Adele? Adelie? Adelie. Yes, something like that. Okay, her lore. I opened the messenger app for like 0.5 seconds. They butchered it anyways. Okay, but she was like, "Look at these cool rocks. I think these rocks are really cool." And I was like skimming through it because I was trying to just get to the. I was like, whatever. We're just gonna go. And then it was like, I really like this rock. It's super important to me. It's from this place called Siesta. And I'm like, no, man! This is my most prized possession. I'm in pain. That's all. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. Okay. Mirage, deflect, anticipate. I don't think we need any of these, actually. Well, we take the Mirage. I keep thinking... Whenever I see exhaust blocks, I keep thinking like, oh, that's kind of bad. But it's really not that bad. A and Arknights were kind of blind and deaf due to Oripathy. I do remember that. I do remember that being a big deal. I think that the chance that we draw Backstab with Blade of Ink is like... makes it worth buying the second Backstab, I want to say. Because there's always a chance that we just high roll and then have like a really, really good start. And I think when we have a really, really good start, we're happy about it. But yeah, I'm just starting the second area in Enfield. And I'm like, what do I do with my like a billion hours of gameplay recorded? You're telling me I have to like make a video out of that if I wanted to exist on the internet? That's crazy. That seems like a lot of effort. I don't know if I can do that. It was... yeah, severely deaf, I think. You were called to the point you had to be really clear for her to hear you, and her sight was getting worse. Yeah. She was not doing well. She was not doing well. But what she was good at doing, you know what she was good at that had nothing to do with any of the other issues that she had? Setting herself to skill 2 and blowing everything the fuck up. That's all we needed her to do. We didn't need literally anything else. Everything else was fine. It's okay. We put her on the screen and pointed her in the right direction. All the other things considered, it was fine. She turned out fine. Also, yeah, there was like a big lore thing. Like, I saw there was a huge lore thing or whatever, and then I just didn't... I just, like... I was not paying attention then. Because I thought, oh, I'll start the next section, like, in the next area. Like, I'll be in the next area, and if I'm in the next area, then, like, that'd be a good starting point. And then they drop, like, 70 paragraphs of lore on me, and I'm like, oh, maybe I... oh. Maybe I should have been paying attention to this, my bad. Meanwhile, clones now in Enfield completely cured, happy having memories, but living as different people. Yes. That was my understanding. I love my Angelina. Which one? Like, her name is like Gilberta, right? Something like that. In Enfield? Okay, so the Enfield animations are something else, is what I'm gonna say. Both you are greedy. That's greed. We call that greed. Honestly based, though. They went a little extra with the Gilberta animations. Oh, that was the other thing. Because when you go to the next area, Okay? They need to... Listen, I am not about this, like, trend of putting, like, people on your phone in gacha games so that they can, like... It's like, if you're playing it on mobile, that means, oh, you're opening the phone on mobile, and then they're chatting with you on the thing. Right? So it's like, you can be very parasocial about it, okay? I'm not really about those features. I think, personally, I don't have time for that. I don't even have time, a lot of the time, to read the lore. Okay? I need other people to tell me the lore. However, since I got to the new area, the Angelina Gilberta messaged me, and she's like, haha, I'm, like, in the area, like, are you busy? Like, do you have time? Like, time for us to do anything? I was like, yeah, I have time. It's like, oh, that's, yeah, we should, I totally need help with something. We should be in the same place right now. And I'm like, wow, they really... they really upped their game on the, like, kind of needy attention girlfriend experience. And I gotta say, it worked at 5 in the morning. I can confirm that at 5 in the morning, I was like, wow, that is incredibly cute. I should close this game now. Gilberta is very cute. Big fan. I think I wasn't taking any of these. And we are trying to survive to the boss. I don't know if we have enough scaling for the boss. Yeah, our boss fight is a little bit dubious, but give it a shot. I want Frost Nova and Outcast and Enfield, maybe Ace. Yeah, Frost Nova would be really cool, I think. Let's put Sharp on Dagger Spray. Okay, there's definitely potential here to have some issues arise. So we're just gonna pop this Swift Potion, and then we're gonna go... Okay, while doing that, I was trying to draw the Blade of Ink, but now I'm gonna draw, like, Bubble Bubble and Deadly Poison next turn. We're so dead. We're just dead. Okay, we're feeling smoggy. Can't even play the Bubble Bubble, bro! We're just dead. We just died. We're literally dead. That draw order killed me. I actually can't believe it. I literally can't believe it. That is crazy. That is actually wild. Sorry, I just need to be in denial for like a few more seconds. Classic poison cards versus Living Fog. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I wonder if I should like play the Arknights story, like just in Arknights proper. It's funny because I was talking to somebody who also plays it, which is like, oh wow, there's people who still play this game. And I was like, yeah, I kind of stopped playing when I felt like my account was solved, and they were like, oh yeah, I mean, like that happens. And I'm like, yeah, I just like deploy Texas Alter and Kirin Yato, and then everything dies, and then I just don't know if I'm like necessarily playing the game anymore. They're like, ah, yeah, true. You know, you can always not do that, right? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I have them. The point is I have them. So why am I not deploying them and killing everything? The point is, I felt validated that apparently that's still quite good. Like I stopped using Yato. Is she not good anymore? I mean, you have to use her so that you can like see the art pop up on the screen, right? Like that's the important thing. She's in the Kirin armor. It's good, you could say. I'll always love some of these enemies that feel like elite fights. I won't. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm not huge about the enemies that feel like elite fights because I really wish they didn't. You know, I wish I could use my silly poison cards and not die immediately. We had gambling chip. Maybe what we had to do was hard mulligan for the poison cards. Maybe that was the angle, but like if we go Blade of Ink, backstab, backstab, like the thing is just dead. It just dies. I think we made the right call, but it's going to be a hefty tablet angle, or are we choosing rest sites and max HP? I think we're going to go hefty tablet and then take this left path. Maybe over here. It's like one elite. Or we could do like 2 elites, maybe, something like this. Could even do 3 if this hefty tablet is really good. Echoing Slash. I think if there was a time for me to pick Echoing Slash, it would be on floor 0. Have you seen the Tong Tong? Is it Tang Tang? I'm trying to remember the thing. It's like... no, I can't do it. But yes, I have seen it. A friend sent it to me, and then it kept popping up in my recommended, and I'm like, why are you popping up in my recommended? And then I click on it, and then I'm like, haha, this is really funny. And then I watch the entire video, and then I like click off of it. And then later, it shows up again, and I'm like, oh man, you're in my recommended again, that's crazy. I feel like I shouldn't be clicking on it, because then it's gonna be like, aha, they're gonna watch it again, it's gonna be so funny. There's no way it's gonna be super funny like the 4th time that I watch it, right? And then I click on it again, and then it keeps showing up in my recommended, and I'm like, nah, there's no way I'm gonna click on it another time. And then I click on it again. So I sent it to my Discord. I sent it because I was like, someone put this curse on me, and now I'm applying this curse to you. And that you have to deal with it. And manage Wooing Factory to make batteries. So there is one thing that I'm really proud of in my experience playing Enfield, which is that I was really scared about the factory management stuff. But it turns out that it's actually very easy, and like we're making so much money, it's crazy. So this was literally what happened when I played this game, was I was like, okay, this is very confusing. I'm just going to separate the steps of production so that I don't have to think about the rate at which that products are like put in different places. We're just going to overcap on our produce and everything is fine. And then, you know, what happened was I was like, wait, hold on a second. I mean, if I balance the rate at which things get added and the things that get removed, then the rate determining step is production 2. That's the rate determining step, right? So then I was like, hold on a second. Wait, that means if there's no rate determining step in all of the produce, that means I can take the raw material from the output, and then it just makes the entire thing, and the only rate determining step is production 2. Which means that every single output that I have can just turn into production, and then everything could have an end product of like whatever. I could make 7 billion batteries. And then you know what happened? Your Irignum usage is like over 1,000. So my current limiting factor in that game is that I need more goddamn Irignum. That's my current issue. Is I literally don't have enough raw material in order to make all the shit I want to make. Which I was surprised. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I have like 20 more outputs, man. I could be making like times 7 more batteries. So yeah, I got a little into the weeds is what I'm gonna say. So currently we have all the extra space doing like buckflower stuff. Anyways, yeah, like half of my initial area has like 80% of the space still there because everything is crammed into a rat's nest of like production facilities. So yeah. We're playing a run of Slay the Spire. Yeah, I don't know if you could tell, but I've been playing a lot of Enfield. Backflip, Cloak and Dagger, Snakebite. We have an Echoing Slash and a Backstab. Let's think about it for like 1 second. We have an Echoing Slash and a Backstab. Echoing Slash is not as good with Poison because Poison will kill the thing. And it doesn't... It won't proc the lethal. So I don't think I want Snakebite. I think I want Backflip. I don't actually know why I went this direction. I am not feeling even remotely confident. I think actually, if I was going this direction, then what I wanted was to pick the Snakebite. I think if I was fighting an elite, I wanted to pick the Snakebite. A potion would have also been great there. We need damage immediately, so we're going to take this up my sleeve. Watch Supreme AIC Management, Arc Knight's Enfield fan animation. Okay, I will do that. I will do that probably after this stream. Okay, I do have an Echoing Slash for this, which is exciting. Oh, if I hit it like one more time with a strike, we would have been cooking. If we can block this turn, I think we're interested in blocking. Yeah, I'll take the extra damage. We want to get closer to Echoing Slash because of the value that it gives us. So we prepare that one for Echoing Slash, and then that kills everything if we draw it. We did not draw it, which is fine, because we can still block here. And everything is fine. It's still actually prepared. That's not true, it's prepare now. It's not prepared anymore, but... Damn. It's crazy how we had the rare card that's supposed to beat this fight, and then we just simply did not draw it at the right time, and everything was awful. Okay, what do we got? We have another elite, potentially. So this one's going to be statue or bird. I think we can cheese out statue and bird with 4 dexterity, actually. I think we got this. We go, like, footwork. And then we won't dexterity potion just yet, I think. Maybe we do dexterity potion. I just have +4 dexterity, then we're cooking. Then we can block forever. Well, we can't block if there's no blocks in the hand. That's a bit of an issue. Dude, sometimes I just love playing silent. Sometimes I just love drawing only attacks and blocks. Okay, acro is nice. We like acro. I would like to heal. I don't know if we can fight another Lee. Well, there's a bonfire in between, so maybe it's fine. Maybe it's okay. Discard, strike, block. That's a lot of damage. Why are they doing so much damage? It's an up my sleeve. Okay, can I draw my good card before, like, turn 7 billion, please? Holy shit! I can't believe it, man. I actually can't believe it. That's crazy. I mean, do we play it now? That means we eat 9 damage. And then it's almost assuredly dead next turn. We gotta. We just gotta. I'm not happy about it. I'm just so tilted that I picked, like, the card. Like, I picked this early game card to be good in the early game, and we simply never drew it at the right time, and everything was awful. What if I added a prowess to my deck, and then I upgraded it? I think that'd be pretty sweet. If I simply do all of the good things, all at the right time, and everything is good. What's up, Rue? Welcome. How's it going? How are you doing? We can take regen potion and sell, like, this injury finally. You're alive. You are alive. You are alive. I mean, you've been sending me stuff. Like sword in the stone. It is statue time. See if we draw footwork. We're not in a rush to draw footwork. Do you see the chat thingy? Yeah, the God, what's it called? The overlay thing? I did see it. I wasn't super... I don't know. I didn't really want to, like, test it. You know what I mean? The problem with testing it, like, testing things, is that I need to take the time to actually test them. And then it's like, well, what if I... what if I didn't? It looked good, though. My attacks. You're alive. Was there a reason why you weren't going to be alive? Don't remember the last time we discussed. The last time you told me there was some Bao Bao news. And I remember not asking about what the full rundown was with that. I was kind of like, oh god, I hope they're okay. I wasn't really sure what to say. Dodge and roll with 4 decks is good. I appreciate you playing the game for me so that I could, like, you know, not have to think about it, because I really wasn't thinking about it. I appreciate you coming in with the assist. Wait, what? Oh, I have Lantern. Wait, Lantern is crazy. We definitely have to play this Echo and Slash. Maybe dodge and roll is just better. Nothing too serious. That's good. I know that I think this was a while ago at this point, but it's not voice related. That's good. Yeah, I think Rauda had some had to get some surgery, vocal related stuff done, which is like kind of scary. That's super scary. Oh, it was like last week. Oh, that's good. That's good. I thought it was like this was like pre-operation, which is like, in my opinion, the scarier part. But yeah, it sounded like her voice was a little more clear. But I haven't really like seen much more of her stuff since then. Okay, we want to set up dealing 20 damage to the second one, which I think means we could do this, I guess. Oh, you know what? It was going to take 3 from the whatever, so we were actually fine. Okay, we're kind of cooking. I'm glad that we were able to simplify this to simply get our scaling, and then our scaling is good. Finally, something a little easy for me to deal with. a deck that I can play. It's a deck that I understand. Numbers go up. Numbers go up and then we win. Oh my god. That's crazy, dude. It's crazy how numbers can go up and then you win the game. What's up, Luck? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, numbers went up. Dude, our numbers are higher than our opponent's numbers, so we're winning. Isn't that crazy? We're like trading our numbers into their numbers, and our numbers are succeeding. That's crazy. They literally waited to the same day was due the hospital to break the news, and now Mokokoe. I did see that. I did see that Gigi is supposed to be backseating Mokoko in League of Legends. That's gonna be something. That's gonna be crazy. I kind of like Storm of Steel. Guys, if I burst Storm of Steel, I can discard my hand twice and then fill my deck with ships. No, but burst acrobatics into Storm of Steel seems good, particularly with 2 strength. We are now looking for an accuracy. Yeah, numbers go Balatro. They go up. Or is it Balatrop? Balatrop OP? Big number is always good except Self-Doom. No, Self-Doom go up is great because it's called aura farming. I don't know if you know this concept. This might be a concept that people other than me don't know. So when you give yourself Self-Doom and you go up to like 999 Self-Doom or whatever, but you're infinite comboing, so eventually it's gonna die. You go like past 999 Self-Doom, you're like, I would die at the end of my turn if not for the fact that you're dead this turn. It's called farming aura. It's like, look at how in danger I can be. I'm not even concerned. I'm not even concerned with being at 999 Doom because I have already won this fight. You just haven't seen it yet. It's called Russian roulette. That was not in the aura farming textbooks, guys. We need to not do that. Okay. We could make Goopy defends. We still have 5 defense. Okay, so here's the thing. I want to be transparent about this. I have taken Goopy defends like 7 times and I've lost every time. Is Pale's Legion better? Like, do we think it's better to go like Pale's Legion dodge and roll and then that gives us time to like footwork or something? Alright, guys, how do I do this? Oh, I have to color correct myself. That's crazy. Guys, I want to be transparent. It's a good bit. It's a good bit. Like, I want to say having Goopy defense is OP, because then we just goop everywhere, but... With a deck this slow with lots of decks and acrobatics and backflips, I would take Flesh, though Legion is probably the better choice. Do you not take the Claw? You're not huge on it? I think you made yourself clear? Oh my god. I think we'll take Legion. Where are we going? We could do something like this. And then go there. I was like, that looks good. This also looks fine. I think we'll try for the 2 elites. It's a little bit suspect because this is 4 hallway fights. I mean, I really don't like having to fight 4 hallway fights before the thing. I guess if we're in trouble by here, then we just branch. Yeah, if we're in trouble, we'll just branch. It's fine. Well, did I tell you guys that I finally played the co-op mode, by the way? I did finally... I do have friends to play the co-op mode with, so I had the opportunity to play the co-op mode. And I have to say that it's very satisfying to be able to just play my turn and then go goon in the other tab because I have so much time. But actually, though, like, what happened was, I played Ironclad. That run was whatever, because I'm playing on my alt account. My not VTuber account that has, like, 10,000 hours in VTube Studio. Ironclad run was whatever. But the Silent run, because I played Silent immediately after, was I took a card that's like you can take block for your friends or you take the damage for your friends, and that's really good because then you don't have to... I just didn't build any damage, and then my deck was like Nightmare Malaise plus Chemical X, and then things just did 0 damage and I blocked all of the damage that wasn't 0 damage, and that felt extremely powerful. Now the thing about this deck is that it did not require a whole lot of brain power, so what I did was I went to the boss, and they were playing Regents, so I just started drawing Regents at the boss, being like, this is a visual representation of what I was doing while my friend was taking their turn, because they were taking a fairly long time to play their turn, which is reasonable, that's fine. I'm glad that they gave me time to, like, I just, like, spent time just doing this because I had, like, I had nothing to do. I could be like, Zam! I was like, Zam! And then I was like, okay, well, what if we had, like... What if we just did, like, a little... It looked a little better when it was, like, the... It was a little better when it was the... what's it called? So we can have, like, a little bit of drippage. And it's like, whoa, Zam! And then they were standing there, like... They were like, whoa. Oh my goodness. Zam. Now, there's a very important part about this that I'm about to draw. So I was like, wow, Zam! I always give the Doormaker kawaii eyes and a blush. Yeah, we could... I guess, what if there was just one big anime eye? If we add anime eyes, we give it big old eyeballs. I mean, it's a little cursed. Yeah, so the important thing about this is that, you know, I started drawing that, and I was like, whoa, Zam! And then the entire time I was like, dude, you can't be drawing that shit! That's crazy! I can't believe the region would put themselves on the map like this. Ignore the fact that the ink is in green, that's not very important. But the important part about this image is that I started drawing the Sovereign Blade, because we all know that the regent would be holding their Sovereign Blade, because, like, what else are they going to be doing with their left hand, right? So the Sovereign Blade, it looks kind of like this. I think it's something like this, right? And then you have some, like, swirlies, and then I think it's like this. It's like that, right? And then it's like, whoa, Zam! And then your Sovereign Blade's just there. Just a big Sovereign Blade. They're holding their big Sovereign Blade. Did something like that. And then, you know, because the Sovereign Blade, it's very close to where the boss is, I added like a little heart. Because the Sovereign Blade was, you know, getting a little close to the boss. And then we can just, like, finish up the drawing here by going like, Zam! Wow, that's crazy. Maybe we'll do something like that. And, whoa, Zam, guys! Dude, that... Wow, look at the boss! Could, like, maybe add some... Is it time... Is this instructive enough? Does this make sense? Are we understanding the vision? Do we get it? Zam! And then we have some stuff. First image I've seen of Regent standing. Okay, I was thinking about maybe putting them in the chair, but I had limited time. I guess we could do that right now. Why don't we fix it? Here, let's have them going like, let's have them cross their legs, right? They're like a legs crossing Andy. Something like this. Zam, dude! I don't actually know what the throne looks like. See, the benefit is that I had the character in front of me, so I could like... So I could more easily tell what I was supposed to be drawing, but... Yeah, well, this is what I was doing while I was playing my silent deck. Art is all about guesstimations. Yeah, I think we're missing, like, probably one thing. We can't really see it that well. I was gonna say we could add Booba if we wanted to, but I don't think we have the ability to do that. And then there's gonna be the little guys. What do they look like again? They're like... That's you, chat. That's you guys carrying me. I'm just going back over there. Then there's guy number 2 there. Something like this. I gave it some like witch marks because they're just shaking so much by how much they're like, whoa, look at that boss, like Zam. So, you know, just an average day in Slay the Spire. I look forward to playing co-op with them again so that I can once again have them. They're gonna want to pick up their turns real fast. They're gonna want to start going a lot faster with their turns because the longer they take with their turns, I'm gonna be drawing some atrocious stuff. Okay, that's all I'm saying is that they really want to consider hurrying up. Yeah, I think, yeah, okay, so I did want to say that when it was the, what's it called? The Mouthman? I don't remember what it even looks like. It's something like this. It has the, like, hole in the middle. The wavy waves, whatever. It looked a lot more cursed when I had, like, some, you know, that was a little bit more, you know, it looked pretty bad. It looked kind of bad, dude. Anyways. We were playing a run, I think. I don't remember. But I'm happy to say that it was another successful day in giving my friends psychic damage. Because if my friends aren't there to take the psychic damage, then, like, what are they there for, right? Great tangent, thank you. I'm glad I could share the story. Because they were not having it. Which exactly means that they were having it. Okay, if that wasn't enough damage, I was going to be a little disappointed in myself. This is probably free. Oh my god, wait, we had the thing! We could have sandbagged it! We could have sandbagged it. I think this relic is, like, pretty good. Just randomly being able to heal 20 HP is, like, a lot. Here's my prowess. 4 dexterity is online. Well, this is a bit awkward. I feel like I've run into this problem before where, like, we can't quite kill the thing. Oh, we have Echoing Slash. Oh, that's sweet. That seems like a great way for us to deal with this. Just trying to find myself, like, the ability to buy the time to do the thing. Okay, we were looking for, like, literally 1 strike. We can still hit neutralize, I think. No, that's not enough. This is fine. Okay, dodge and roll is huge value here. I do kind of hate the summon fights, I gotta say. I'm not a huge fan of them. Because I feel like the failure state of just, like, constantly attacking the summon, but, like, you're not actually really losing, but, like, you're kind of losing and it's sort of awkward, it's just a really bad place to be. And I don't like it. So we're looking for, like, Store of Steel. We didn't find it. Suppose we're finally taking some actual damage. We're taking, like, 10. Oh my god, please! Can I draw this Echoing Slash on a turn where I actually care about having it, or, like, no? It's just... Okay. Pick 16. Yeah, those fights are a little frustrating. Gonna be super real about it. So Blade Dance. Don't think we're Blade Dancing. Don't think we're Dagger Throwing. But yeah, there were also a number of fights when I finally chose to play some defect that were... I was like, oh, this really isn't that bad, because like Entomancer, I'm just only doing orb damage, so everything's fine. Ooh, that's not quite. That's not quite. It's not quite. So shivs are 3s, right? 3. It's not that good. I thought it was going to be better, but our scaling is online, so hopefully we're pretty good here. Wait, was that a Sender's Bane? Whoops. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'll take 3. This is the line. Burst Acrobatics. Take a bunch of cards in hand. I guess maybe this wasn't the line, because it's actually not that much damage. Aha. One big positive of Slay the Spire 2 coming out is the large influx of silent art. So true. So true. I feel like I haven't seen a whole lot of it, but I'm sure if I went out of my way, I could discover it. I'm wondering if we're taking an untouchable or not. I want to say we don't have to add cards to this deck. What is our concern right now? Not having an accuracy, basically? Having something to do with our burst acrobatics? I mean, I'm more interested in a tactician than I am a block. But do I want the second backflip? We already have, like, a dodge and roll, and we have, like, burst escape plan and stuff. I think we're okay. Now, do I want to heal? I'm not feeling too confident in fighting an elite. Like, if we fought Entomancer, we're probably dead. If we fight Triangle, there's maybe a chance. And then if we fight the Decimillipede, I'm pretty sure we're dead. So I think we are healing, and we're not gonna fight an elite, because that's I'm not seeing it. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. I could see myself doing it. I'm kind of about it. I'm sort of into it. We do need a bit more support, I guess. We do need a bit more support. Go ahead, burst. Does dodge and roll. AoE damage. But worth. Some shivs. Storm of Steel is here. If we do... These do more damage than shivs, right? Oh. That's an oopsie. I do love making tiny mistakes and then being like, oh gee, I hope that doesn't kill our entire run. That'd be really awkward. Okay, these are all defends. Those don't say do damage. I guess it's more ideal to draw the do damage cards when my opponent is not attacking. That's good. Snakebite, Blade Dance, Untouchable. These don't say discard. And we don't actually have the accuracy. But is Burst Snakebite how we deal with this boss? I don't think so. Maybe I wanted to go to a shop, but I don't think we have one. I think we have this elite fight, and then... I mean, it's not great. It's not looking good. We're gonna see how cooked we are in this fight, and then go from there, I think. Echoing Slash. Nice. Okay, we have Hidden Daggers, Escape Plan. Hidden Daggers overlaps discarding cards and making shivs. So I'm a fan. You know, like, is it a crime to be a believer? Right? Is it a crime to believe in my potential to win this fight? I would say that of all the elites, this is probably the one we have the best chance against. We'll start with that. Okay. Like, does this... I think it's... yeah, it's just the block. Up my sleeve. Not shuffled in, sadly. Just play these attacks. Dang, Pale's Legion kind of doing work. It's a lot of damage. We could do a little bit less. I think we could draw a better block than Escape Plan. Yeah, this is the only unfortunate thing when we have multiple discards that don't exactly overlap with each other. These are all attacks. Thank goodness. Okay, not the worst elite fight. Follow through is AoE weaken. I don't think we care about that. Ricochet is a Sly card. I think we can take a Sly card. We can take a Sly card. Ricochet is also good with prowess. I agree. Sword of Stone if you get it online. Yes. I'm gonna be honest, I did kind of forget we had the Sword of Stone. Sword of Stone, not Sword in Stone. Mistakes. Some mistakes were made. be fair, I don't think we could have fought like more elites or anything like that anyways, so I'm fine just keeping my double dexterity, to be honest with you. Skip here. You know, I saw it kind of encroaching, but I kind of forgot to what degree it existed. To what degree it existed. It almost makes me not want to go to this bonfire, this one right here. I don't know if you guys can see this bonfire. I don't know if I have to, like, circle it a few times. Maybe put a few arrows. This is the bonfire I'm talking about. This one is, this one's a little bit... This is the bonfire that I was thinking about. I don't know if you can see which one I'm pointing to, but I am talking about this bonfire. This is not clickbait. Not clickbait. Not clickbait. We want to go to this one. Can you guys see the bonfire that I'm trying to circle? Do you know where we're going? Because I don't know. I don't know if you know. Notably, we do have to pass through this one first. So we do need to go to this one first. And then go to this one. And then from this one, we are going to go to this one. And that's, you know, we do need to do that. And remember that this is not clickbait. Remember, it's not clickbait. It's not clickbait. It's not clickbait specifically. Just thought I'd let you guys know. Do we know what the plan is? Is this clear enough to you guys? I'm just wondering. This looks a little inappropriate beside the boss sketch. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's maybe it was a little bit much. What are we doing here? How are we gonna do enough damage versus this boss? I kind of like the idea of upgrading up my sleeve so that I can burst up my sleeve and have 8 shivs. And maybe that's like a decent game plan to have. So let's upgrade this. We're just gonna listen, our damage is not high. So we're just gonna play everything before it becomes a problem. We are really lagging here. Do. This makes 2. This would make 3. But we could also strike and then do it. We are taking so much damage this turn. Sometimes you just don't draw any blocks, and it's really awkward. I mean, like, can we really... be taking more damage. I think we're dead. Yeah, I guess we were really looking for like an accuracy or something. We did add the ricochet to try and do a little bit more damage, but I think it just kind of wasn't it, you know? Alright, well, that was a day of Slay the Spire. Sure was a day. Sure was a day. And I think that's gonna be it. So hey, if you are still here, I'm gonna say hey. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support as always, and I will see you next time. Bye everybody, bye-bye. Bye, Rue's still here, Poi's still here, yeah! Bye-bye.